a show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Colonial Insurances, DG Cell, Delta Petroleum BVI, Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Park, and the Gumptions Experience BVI. This is The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us on today's edition. My guest is from the Rotary family of the British Virgin Islands. Actually, he's a past president of the Rotary Club of Tortola. That's the mother of all Rotary clubs in the British Virgin Islands. And that's no other than Mr. Ken Morgan. It's a pleasure having you on set.
Thank you. Thank you for sparing us some time today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know he would have been a whole lot more comfortable had a glass there with a nice bottle of red wine. But
beautiful, but it's a little early in the day for that. So anyway, it's good. It's good to be here. Thank you.
We're here to talk nothing about COVID and all of that. We're here to give a person's information as how they can become a few dollars happier.
Many dollars
happier.
Exactly, that's
Tell
right.
me.
Well, we're in the Rotary clubs in the BVI are continuing with a major cash raffle of $20,000, which we started a few months ago. Initially to support our district conference, which was due to be held here in May. And we came upon this idea of doing a major cash raffle of $20,000, as I say, a second prize of $7,500. And with the tickets being sold through Rotarians and through local businesses and so on and so forth. And we were well on our way to getting that done. And then COVID came, which we said we weren't going to talk about, so we won't really mention it. But there were reasons why we had to stop the raffle in its tracks, because everybody had other things on their mind and other things to do, and a lot more problems that everybody had to face. But now, hopefully, we're starting to come out of that, and so the raffle is being relaunched. We're planning and certainly intending to find a winner of $20,000 come November, and ticket sales are gearing up again and taking place, and Rotarians around the island are selling tickets and looking for people who want to grab that $20,000 and go on maybe a nice vacation or something if they can, and make their lives a little better. So that's what we're working on doing. The proceeds from the raffle are going towards the community projects that Rotary supports, which are many, wide and varied, as you know. As I say, we're hoping come November, around Thanksgiving Day itself, we'll be having a big draw, and someone will get a nice cash boost just before Christmas, which hope they'll make their lives a lot better.
Okay, actually there are three categories of people that can get a really handsome and pretty cash boost. We have the first prize, which is the $20,000,
right, yeah.
And there's a second prize.
The second prize is $7,500, yes, which, and of course, if you buy more than one ticket, you might win both. So that's something to think about. And then there's another prize, which will go to, as I say, tickets are being sold through retailers around the island, and if a retailer manages to sell the winning ticket, they'll win a $5,000 bonus prize. So there's lots of cash to be won as we go out into the community and we sell these tickets, and we've got 2 or 3 months now to build it up and get a good result in November.
Okay, so I guess a lot of businesses who might be hearing of this program right now will be like, okay, now I can, if I sell the winning ticket, I myself can cash in on a $5,000, which can probably go back to another community project, or can be split up among my staff as a little bonus for them pushing the sale, or to do something nicer, something rewarding, not just to stock away in your profit gains.
Yeah, well, that's right, and you know, many of them will take this as an opportunity to do something for their staff. The staff are incentivized to sell. We have retailers around the island who are participating, which is very nice. And yeah, that's something that they can do for their staff, hopefully, and again, just before Christmas, get a nice Christmas bonus if they sell the winning ticket. So absolutely.
Top of your head, can you recall some of the retail outlets that we have tickets right now?
Well, top of my head, we've got people like Clarence Thomas, Relish, A1 Superette in Huntom's Gut is selling, and a number of other smaller retailers, Watering Hole, Umi Fashions, Big Brothers was selling some tickets. I think Delta in Paseo is selling tickets. Jean's Restaurant in Seacows Bay is selling tickets. So there are a number of outlets. And
we also have right here at JTV. Over Jahphix is selling as well.
There you go. So there are quite a few. And of course, retailers can still sign up. They can contact any Rotarian and find out how they can get involved, or people can contact me. I'm happy to give them the information and to give them a supply of tickets and send them on their way.
Yeah, we also have on Virgin Gorda, we have Miranda Stevens at her spa. She has tickets, so Virgin Gorda, you're not left out. We'll try to get some tickets over to Anigada. We can try to get to Just Van Dyke.
Of course, yeah.
Everybody has a chance.
Anybody who has a small store or a retail establishment of some sort is welcome to participate and try and win that prize, as well as get a small commission anyway for the tickets they sell, which is an additional benefit. And so we're hoping that we can sell a lot of these tickets and make sure we get a big winner in November.
Okay. From the top of your head again, can you recall some of the major projects that the Rotary family in the British Virgin Islands have been part of that we're so fond of? And I know there are many others that are continuing and new ones that are coming on board.
Very, very much so. Obviously, one of the main objectives of Rotary is to do good works in the community, and there are a number of projects that the Rotary clubs have been involved with. There was the refurbishment of the fire station at East End, which was very recent. The Rotaract clubs were recently involved in putting up that solar-powered tree in the Noel Lloyd Park. We've had painting projects down in E2 Park. After Irma, there was a major project of repairing people's roofs and trying to get people back on their feet again. We're trying to do work with YEP in the community and set up more facilities and establishments there. So all of those things are projects that the Rotary clubs are involved with and continue to be involved in. And so there are the big projects, small projects, and obviously some of these will need cash boost, and the proceeds from this raffle will be going to making sure that we can continue to do those good works in the community.
One of the organizations that I so love that we usually make a significant contribution towards and support is the Family Support Network.
Yes.
So many families in this territory, more than we can even fathom, that are going through such hardship, and Rotary finds that organization a very homely, trustworthy entity to support.
Yes, very, very, very much so, and we like to work with the Family Support Network. I think we're very, very close to them. We assist with the food drives, and we try and help them in any way they can, because as you say, they're doing very, very important work in the community in very difficult circumstances sometimes, and they deserve the support of everybody, and not just Rotarians, of course, but the entire community as they try and help those who are in a less fortunate position than us. Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And how significant is pushing this initiative in this month that we have as membership month, where we only look for new members, but we celebrate the life and the contribution of our existing members?
Absolutely, it is membership month, and it's a time when we celebrate being part of this global organization called Rotary that tries to make the world a better place to live in. We're always looking for people who are interested in participating. It's a diverse and happy group of people that socialize together and work together on these various projects that we've been talking about. Usually meet once a week for lunch or breakfast or dinner, depending on which club you belong to. And you work and you participate, and you get some satisfaction for making a contribution in the community, as well as meeting like-minded people. And certainly for me, as I was in the financial services industry, it was a great opportunity to meet a much wider range of people who live here in the BVI, and broadens and deepens the experience that you get from being here and living here and being in the community. And this is something which enhances that immensely.
Okay, great. All right, so you had a little lesson about Rotary in the British Virgin Islands, and you've heard how your pocket can be a little heavier.
A lot heavier, yes.
A whole lot heavier come the end, come the 25th of November.
Around
this
then, yes.
Yeah, around that time. So how do you get involved? How do you get a ticket? Just reminder audience.
Well, tickets are being sold through Rotarians. Most Rotarians will help you get tickets if they don't have them themselves. Lots of them are carrying around books and will sell you a ticket. If you don't know any Rotarians, if you just ask around a little bit, I'm sure that someone will know someone who can get you a ticket. And as I say, we're hoping to get the retailers back on track, full steam ahead, and so there will be a number of those that will be selling the tickets. And we're going to try and get some social media traction and some advertising out there, so that people will be aware of the establishments that are selling the tickets, and you can support those establishments as well as get your ticket and hopefully win the big prize come November.
Okay, great. So what are you waiting for? It's time to rush down, find those outlets, find those Rotary members where you can get your tickets. And just to give you a little reminder of the Rotary clubs that we have here in the British Virgin Islands, there are 3. We have the mother of them all, the Rotary Club of Tortola, since 1968. I hope I'm correct. Yes, I think that is it. Then we have the Rotary Club of Roadtown, Tortola. Then we have the Rotary Club Sunrise of Roadtown. We also have the 2 Rotaract clubs for the younger people. That's the Rotaract Club of Tortola and that of Virgin Gorda. Interactors and early actors in the schools. So it's a wide avenue for you to become a part of or participate in some way in the work of Rotary. Check it out. You'll see it's the most reputable organization worldwide. It's at the top there, among the top 3 in the world that is respected for the work they do and its legitimacy. So much for Rotary. Run, go get your tickets. $20 per ticket, $200 per book.
Of 10, yes.
A book of 10, you $200. You can't go wrong. Who's going to tell? Who's going to win $20,000? Then that person who's going to get $7,500. And that business who sells the winning ticket, $5,000, can't ask for more. I'm going to shut up. So you can run. Go get your ticket. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us here on this edition of The Big Story.